Hey guys, what is going on? How have y'all been? I don't think y'all can tell by the sigh/deep breath I just took, but we have a lot to fucking talk about. First of all, it's Earth Day. I had a whole plan to go to the park and whatever, but that fell through. It's new. I don't know. I don't want to be sad on here again, but I'm gonna be sad on here again. So I committed to college the other day, and it is not in the city that I wanted it to be in. And I had the opportunity to go to a school in the city that I wanted, but I felt as if it was no shade to anybody that goes there or the school, but I feel like it could have been an easy access to the city that I wanted it to be in. Now, I do have another school in this particular city that I got waitlisted from that if I go get in, I will go there and decommit. However, I do like the school I committed to, and I'm just thinking about, my next four there if I don't get into the one I wanted. And now I think I'm more optimistic about it. However, when I first, I had the feeling that I was going to pick this school instead of the easy access to city one. And I'm not going to lie, I was bawling my eyes out. I was bawling my eyes out. And I was thinking that, I don't know, the city is not going anywhere. And I guess, I don't believe in making wrong decisions. I think everything happens for a reason, which is really helping me through this as of right now. But I just feel like with everything I've been through thus far and how hard I've worked in and outside of school on top of, everything, I felt like I almost failed myself at this point. And I felt, I don't know, I felt guilty, but I felt like I let myself down. Because it's been a dream, and obviously it's not going anywhere. And, things could be subject to change. But as of right now, I just felt like it was a disservice. I felt like I was giving in to almost my parents because they didn't want me to be in this city. And I hate to say that I always rebel against them, but we just happen to literally butt heads on every single fucking thing all the time, as you guys may or may not know. And I was just like, is this really what I wanted? Am I letting I felt like I fucking failed. And then I started thinking more. I'm like, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. I know my dreams are going to come to fruition sooner than later. And, it's all meant to but, it was just, and I'm still just, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I can be more myself in this city as I've been there so many times and I've seen the gaze and the freedom. And I felt like not choosing that school in this city was me subjecting myself to another 4 years of what I've been going through in this small town all my life. And that makes me upset because I know I deserve more and I don't want to put myself through that. But if I do end up at this school that's not in the city, I'll just have to see. Yeah, and speaking of me seeing all these gays whenever I go, I have never experienced like queer joy. And I feel like that's a canon event, unfortunately, for a lot of people in the same or similar positions as me. Unaccepting parents, crude ass people in this small ass town that don't know what the fuck to do with anything, if that makes sense. And it's just sad. And, I yearn for it. And at times, I almost feel like I wish I was a girl to experience the things that I am experiencing secondhand. Like the girl talk, the boys, the getting ready for the party. And I understand some of this could be applied to myself, but I don't do makeup. I'm not into that. And there's not the boys scene here, and it's just everything, it's just sad. And I hope I'm missing out on so much that I can experience it hopefully sooner rather than later, because it's fucking sad. It's depressing, and I really do yearn for that. And it sucks. I feel like there's nothing I can do about it. And I just wish I saw more gay men, honestly, in mainstream media in general. But we have some, but I feel like there's such a broad spectrum of queerness. I mean, obviously in general that's applied to literally everything. But, I wish more of it was shown. And it's just sad that the generation we're in, although we have made a lot of progress, even though, my current situation is clearly not fucking ideal or healthy for my mental, we've come a long way, but it's just sad. I don't know. I feel like we're taking steps and it's what is it, 5 steps forward, 3 steps back? I don't fucking know. But it's fucking brutal. And it's sad. And even some of the music I listen to, I mean, maybe that could change. But girl, I want to stay bumping my same shit that I fuck with. I don't know. I hope to watch these back one day when my life is completely different and how it's supposed to be, that I deserve. And I just do everything that I wanted to do when I was younger or right now and experience it for my current self, because God, it is something fucking else, y'all. It is something fucking else. So obviously I've been posting on here and I don't even want to say I bash my parents, because I just speak about what's happening, and that's just that. Today I come home from school and my mom's like, oh, I forgot we're not talking, and then smiles. It's this manipulative fucking baby bullshit. I really can't. It's just frustrating. I can't deal with it. She goes, oh, and her whole bit for a while, and especially now, is my secret life. She doesn't follow me on any socials. I have her block. I literally don't even care. Have her blocked. And she's like, your secret life, YouTube studios, do you upload there? And I start fucking panicking. I have a different email for this. everything. So I'm like, how the fuck did she find out? And I got a notification, I got another subscriber. I'm grateful, even though if it's fucking her. I privated all my YouTube videos. And then I got to thinking, why? I remade them all public again. And I was just like, why? You know, I have tried. It is... God knows how the fuck I got here. And I've dug myself into such a deep hole for years to, like, protect, I thought, myself. To, like, why do I have to, I don't understand. Like, soon enough I'll be in college, and then sooner after that, this is my fucking life. And I often am, like, very avoidant, and I noticed that when I privated all my videos, it's like, fucking why? Like, I just avoid these conversations because they make me uncomfortable, and I feel like I'm always put in such a fucking fucked up position that it's always easy. But, like, I need to face my shit head on, and it's easy for me to think this and say this to you guys, and then I'll fucking go home and actually have to deal with it, which is genuinely so completely fucking different. It needs to be studied. Just like, I at some point I have to realize that genuinely, this is my life, and yes, these are my parents, but these are also just fucking people. And the circumstance would be so much different if this wasn't my situation, but it fucking is, so that's how it is. But I have to start to not care, because I'll just take the fucking heat. So, if you see this, Mom, oh, God. So many thoughts and none at the same fucking time. You know, I'm really fucking spiritual, I think. And then I've been to a number of psychics and tarot and whatever the fuck. And I feel like none of them have been accurate. And I really don't understand. Like, I want to know so bad. So bad. If there are any, or what good things are going to happen to me. Or what I can do for my life at the current, not that it's not good, you know, it could be worse, but, you know, and I think that part of me hasn't given up, and I still continue to push through with this, you guys, and everything else, subconscious, or even consciously, because I think I know that it will get better at some point. And I really don't want to lose that, because I don't know what will happen. And I keep finding myself wanting to be surrounded by some friends, and then at the same time, like, annoyed by everybody. I want to be myself, and this constant back and forth. And I don't know. I think I feel overwhelmed and calm at the same time. I really don't know. But I just want to live my fucking life how I envision in my head. And I know it's going to take, hopefully not much longer, but, you know, it's fucking hard being... I'm aware that it will get better, I know, but this right here, this time, fucking sucks, and I genuinely do not wish this on anybody, and I genuinely never wish to experience something like this ever fucking again. Not that it's over, because I know this fucking, it's not. But I feel like I don't know. I don't know. Trying super hard not to cry. Oh my god. This is not my life. Fortunately, it is. I almost feel as if I need permission for everything, in a way. Or I feel like I need the validation and approval of my parents, even though they've rejected who I actually am. And, it's good to ask for permission. Like, a good kid, you don't want to do anything wrong. And it's not even in that sense. I just think it's like some sort of like manipulation and gaslighting over the fucking years that I've seriously taken a toll. Oh, I know I was going to talk about it again, but sidetrack. I'm done with that. I don't want to cry. Jennifer, there was some girl called her and set her up and asked her to go through her thoughts on everyone in my friend group, and we have a bunch of voice memos of this bitch ripping through all of us. So then my friends pulled up to her house at 1 a.m, tried to get her to come outside to literally fight her. The police ended up getting called. They knocked on my friend's door, made her go to the station, and now everyone got called down in school today. So that's rich. Yeah, that's basically it. Lord, I hope she's dropping tonight, which is fucking crazy. She posted on her Instagram story, I think tonight, 7 p.m. Yes. Thank God. That might fucking make me die. I'm gonna cry. Also, today's Earth Day, right? I told you I had a huge plan, but, it's warm out. The sun is out, even though it's cloudy. Grateful for the earth and all the natural fucking beauty. Okay, I don't even know what the fuck. I don't think I missed anything. Alright. I love you guys. Talk soon.